And welcome back to Conan Exiles, the Isle of SIPTAH. I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host, back again for episode number 4 of our ongoing trials and tribulations here in the mysterious and ancient Isle of SIPTAH. Now, a little recap of what we did in the past. We made our way into the inner part of the island. We got us a little bit of a base set up. We managed to get iron production working. We got a blacksmith bench. We got an armor's bench, a tannery, and one more piece we will need, one more bench, is a tanner's bench. And that will allow us to take things like this right here, this reptile hide, and transfer it, skin it, and make it into regular hides. And I believe that only takes 100 wood to make that tanner's table. Yes, 100 wood. So let's go clean out our inventory here a little bit. There we have the wood already there. Oh, we managed to make quite a few potions in our last adventure, going back towards the Violet Isle. And we are over encumbered. Okay. So let's go ahead and make this bench and get us some more leather working so we can get out of these pajamas and into some real armor. Okay, where's it at again? There we go. And yes, we have all iron weapons now, iron tools, and just a wooden shield for now. And come on, bench. You can see here we got the maelstrom going on. Again, the big magical hurricane. So we are not going to go into that area right now. Okay, our bench is completed. We can dump off the rest of this wood, and we will place that bench just over here. There we go. We did manage a pretty good haul, 150 reptile hides. There we go. We'll get 75 regular hides out of that. Let's see how our other benches are doing. There we got 8 leather. Put that in our bench. Okay, as far as armor, we have our 5 medium paddings. That'll be the basis for our armor. And now we just need to stock up on looks like leather. We should have enough iron there to make us a complete set of medium armor. If we don't have enough, it's going to be very, very close. So what we need to get is more leather. Basically, we'll have 75 more coming from our tanner's bench from our reptile hide. Let's check how we're doing on our attributes. Okay, we leveled up a little bit, level 19. So it gave us a few more attribute points to spend. Let's see, we will put 2 into, we'll put 4, we'll unlock the perk for Vitality. Now Vitality, our overall goal is to reach the 3rd perk, the passive health regeneration. Our grit, always good. We'll put 2 points into that, and another 2 into encumbrance. Okay, and we're getting close to stop putting points into grit and encumbrance. Basically, with encumbrance, we want to have enough so that when we get heavy leather or heavy armor, that we're not bogged down just wearing the armor. And grit, if we look here over at our stats, it'll tell us we get bonus stamina. We got 18 bonus stamina from our grit. We're getting only 1 point extra from strength. Hang on. Let's actually equip our short sword. And now let's have a look. Stats. Okay, now here you can see our bonus from strength is actually 4. And if you don't have the weapon equipped in your hand, it won't give you an accurate readout. We have our shield, so we are not completely unarmed. Looks like the maelstrom might be slowing down here a bit. One other thing we want to check before we go anywhere is our feats. We are at level 19. We have 11 feats of points available. And I believe level... is it 20 or 25 when we unlock steel weapons? The iron punching dagger, that is a new weapon. I have not tried that out yet. It came with the Isle of SIPTAH expansion. Let's see, iron mace. Where are our steel weapons? Steel iron. Iron war axe. Maybe it's level 30 when we make... yeah, level 30, okay, is when we unlock steel tools, and then we also unlock the improved benches. But for right now, what we got is fine. So we're almost to level 20. And we really have not a whole lot to do until this finishes up. We can take some of those and get them started at least. So we're going to go make a little run down here and kill us a few rock monsters. And hopefully that'll push us over the edge to level up again. There's a few down here we can kill. There's 3 or 4, I think 3 right in this little area. There's one more on the pathway down there. And then on the other side of this large rock, there's 2 or 3 more. Yeah, there we go. We gained a level right there. Excellent. Okay, let's get us up here in a little bit of a safe area. Okay, we just had 8 attribute points to spend. Now we got 4 more. And you can see some of our attributes are getting more and more expensive. You can see our accuracy, where we have no points in it yet, only costs 1. Our grit and encumbrance each cost 2 per point. And our vitality and strength each cost 3 per point. Let's see, we will go ahead and put that into strength. And do we want to spend 1 more in survival? I think we're going to hold off. I think we're going to save this one leftover point for next time. Next time we level up, and we'll add it into there. Then see what new technologies, what feats we've unlocked. We have the Fireball Cauldron, which is nice, but not absolutely necessary until we can make steel. We can make a improved iron mace. We had the flanged iron mace before. This is a spiked iron mace, but it doesn't make that big of a difference in the damage. We can upgrade to an iron targ from our wooden shield. We can unlock this, what do they call that? This is like level 2 building material. Now this, when we had the first tier, it used regular raw materials, stone and wood. Now with this tier 2, it's going to use processed stone and wood. That you'll have to take the stone, cook it in the oven and turn it into bricks, and as well with the wood, use a carpenter's bench and turn it into shaped wood. Now I think the only thing I would even be interested out of this set, I think no, it does not have the reinforced iron door. That would be the only thing I would be interested in out of this set. We're doing just fine with what we have. Like I said, this is a PvE multiplayer, so we don't have to worry about other players coming in and destroying our buildings. So we're going to save. So that would have cost us 5 points. We're going to save that. We are going to spend some points on this large chest to get the large chest and the cupboard. Increase our storage. And we already unlocked the stable to raise a baby horse. So we're going to unlock the saddler work table. So we can put a saddle on that horse once we are ready for it. And if you notice, a new thing here on that third item, a rhino travel saddle light. Yes, in this expansion you can now find a baby rhino, raise it like any other animal companion, and have it as a mount. What's nice about that is they have a huge amount of hit points. They are not very fast though, but they can use their horn as a weapon. So when monsters come at you from the front, your rhino can literally kick the shit out of them. Wow, he put a hurt on me. Did not dodge quick enough for that one. And we have no potions in our quick spot. So that means it is time to run away. We were ill prepared. Okay, there we have some potions. Okay, let's try that again. And there's a deer, since we were just saying we needed leather. We'll finish him off too. Now again, we want to avoid this area up here. This is one of the Elder Vaults. It's one of the dungeon type areas. Each Elder Vault is guarded by different types of animals or beasts, or in this case giant bat demons. There's one there, another there, and they would kick the living shit out of us, so we want to avoid that area right now. Where's that? Oh, there they are. You can see that since we ran away, these guys quickly re-healed. Regenerator back to full health. Get off me, butthead. Get off of me. What is going on? I must be having some massive lag going on. For that I apologize. But we can't control our ping. Let's try this a third time. Hopefully we can keep hitting the same one and get it knocked down and out of the fight. You can see, compared to when we had the stone sword, we are doing some better damage, but it's still not terrific. Die, son of a bitch. Okay, we don't want to completely run out of stamina. Okay. And just killing those 3 rock monsters put us over halfway to leveling up again. So we're going to keep going with that. And here's another one. Man, we are hitting some serious lag tonight, folks. Again, I apologize. Apologize for the lag. Sometimes, just when the servers get full, we can have these things. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Let's take a look up here. It's always interesting to see what other people build. Now you can see this guy used this type of fence all the way around the outside to keep people from climbing up. While that is effective, it also uses a lot of shaped wood. And shaped wood takes a lot. It takes 10 regular wood to make 1 shaped wood, as well as the time it makes, or the time it takes rather, to produce each piece. It's very material intensive, very time intensive. What I prefer to do is take and put 2 rows of regular fencing, such as, now the flotsam set, its normal fence does not have spikes on it. But if we use, here it is, the sandstone fence, it has spikes on the outside, so you cannot climb up. And what I will do, you can put it right on the outside of foundation pieces, and I'll take 2 rows, like this row and this row above, and just surround my place with that fence, and it is highly effective at keeping people out, and only uses normal common stone and wood. You don't have to process it or take a long time to make each one. So one-on-one, we're not doing too bad with these guys. We're dispatching them pretty quickly. There we go. We gained another level. Now in this area, one time I know I encountered a one skull boss version of these creatures. Okay, here we go. Fighting two of them again. Missed that attack. This one almost dead, so we're just going to keep pounding on him. Okay, but now we're almost out of stamina. I love that little combo with the short sword. One heavy attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 light attacks. If you time it right, it lays the damage on him. Okay, so let's check out, grab this iron while we're here. There's a little more iron. And there is a bit of coal up here on this hillside. Okay, now that we cleared out this area, let's see, there we got 6 more attribute points to spend. And we're going to, actually it was 5, there was 1 left over from the last level. So we'll put 1 in each of our main attributes. And we'll double check our feats. See what else is unlocked. Not much. We will unlock the better shield, but we're not really going to spend any more points other than that. The later technologies, they get to be very expensive, and after you reach level 60, you do not get any more feat points. You have to raid in the dungeons and different places to get what are called fragments of power, and then you use them to construct a tablet of power, and that will grant you extra feat points. To unlock the epic armors, yeah, it takes a lot of points. Luckily, these creatures are not very smart. They are predictable and easy to avoid attacks. Unlike some of the creatures, like the mountain lynx, looks like a giant bobcat. They do some crazy attacks on you. They'll lunge at you and knock you completely off your feet. They will take a swipe at you and then jump to the side. They can inflict heavy amounts of bleed on you very, very quickly. So, compared to that, these little rock monsters are not that challenging. Since we're getting some easy experience points out of these guys, we're gonna keep hammering them on here a little bit. Okay, let our stamina recharge. And one more volley. Yes, we'll do it. Okay, it's starting to get dark again. So we're going to go ahead and head back towards our base. That leather that we had working in the tannery should be about done. We have some more raw iron to process. Okay, and there's the Elder Vault. So that's always a good landmark. There's the giant tower in the center of the island. That will be our one of our ultimate goals, to reach that. And then here's our little base. And once we get our armor set up and can explore around a little bit, we're going to then focus on expanding our base, our platform here, getting ready for a stable and an animal pen. Okay, there we have more coal. The crystal we'll just throw in there. It makes glass. We're not using that right now, but we will probably sometime in the future. Shame we had more food go to waste. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. Go. Add those hides to that. Add this leather to this. Okay, we should be able to make one piece of our heavy, or our medium armor. Okay. And yes, you can see here, this is the new shield we unlocked. Health damage 18. This is the one we're using now, 16. Two different. I guess we really didn't need to spend the points on that to unlock this one, this iron targ. But in the future, it will unlock the other ones, the steel heater shield, star metal shield, etc. Okay, so we're going to start off. We can make a pair of boots, and we can make a pair of gloves. We even have enough to make a chest piece, and we have enough to make the skirt, kilt, leggings, tasset, whatever you want to call it. And we still have enough to make even the helmet as well. So we will end up with a full set Okay, so while that's doing that, we'll clear out our inventory because our weight will go up. Okay, we want to always keep a few extra healing potions on us. And then we have wraps as well. Okay, so right now with the equipment that we have on us, we are encumbrance. There we go, upper right. We are carrying 37.04 pounds out of a possible 112 that we can carry with our current points we have spent in our encumbrance. And now went up 92, up to 92. So you can see it's like 20 more points of weight. Now, in our little pajamas and sandals, our flip-flops and pajamas, it gives us a whopping armor value of 5. Now let's watch that go up. Now we're cracking armor of 134. You can see here the 11 pounds for the helmet, 19 pounds for the chest piece, 5.5 pounds for the gloves, almost 14 pounds for the leggings, and 5.5 pounds for the boots. Now this gear we are going to just throw away. Now we're starting to look a little more like a badass, worthy of to be in the world of Conan. And there will be some things that we can do. Let's look in our feats. There is one bench called a tinker's bench. It lets you tinker around with things, and you can create kits that will increase the durability of your tools, increase the efficiency of your tools, make your weapons more durable, add armor to the armor value of your armor. You can also reduce the weight. There's Tinker's Bench right there. That is definitely worth getting, especially when we're running on low encumbrance. That we will be able to reduce the weight of this set of armor to basically half of what it is. And then it will not weigh on us nearly as much. Now you can see by having that armor, the armor does give us a +5, 1 point for each piece of the medium armor that we're wearing, so it does help our encumbrance out a bit. But it'll be even more so when we reduce the weight of the armor itself. Now let's see what we need to do to make that Tinker's Bench. Where is it? There it is. 100 wood and 25 iron bars. So that's not too bad. In fact, we did have some wood here. How much do we have? 400. We'll go get us a bit more. Very, very soon, we will be ready to take on some of the tougher creatures. We will be able to get down here south of our base and pick some fights with some rhinoceros. The big thing with them is they, instead of dropping regular hides, when you skin them, you get thick hides. And when you put them in the tannery, you get thick leather. and you also get rhino hide that you can strip down using the tanner's bench, like the reptile hide. And there are actually a few armor recipes that call specifically to have rhino hide or elephant hide as ingredients. Okay, so we leveled up one more time. There we go, 5 more points to spend. We're going to put that in the strength. And we will hang on to those 2 points until next time. Any new feats? Any new tech to unlock? Now this is one that we will probably want later. The elevator, that if we want to expand and build up there on the top of this stone, we will definitely want to have an elevator working for us. Okay, so we need to... Ooh, somebody built... Oh, somebody had built something down here. Okay, this might be one of those situations... No, it's still there. We were just out of render distance. That I was saying that the buildings have a decay rate. That if you aren't active on the server, after 7 days, your buildings start to degrade and disappear, but it leaves all the stuff behind. So if you can luck out and get to someone's stuff right as it decayed, you can get a lot of things that they worked hard for free. Now this fella, whoever this is, he's got his animal pen set up. He's still using old school. He built the large one. The advantage is that you can tame or raise 5 animals at the same time there. He has a well, so he's at least level 25. Can we use his well? Yes, we can use his well. That's awesome. Thanks, buddy. So we'll take that opportunity to fill up our drink. I don't know what these random bones are there. And there is a rhino. Yeah, we want to expand out our base just a little bit. We want to get a horse is our next thing we want to invest in. So we're going to need to build a stable. We will need to build the saddler's workbench, and then we will have to go out and catch us a baby horse, which can be found. Let's see, there's the lay shrine. Actually, just south, right in here, just south of this lay shrine, in this area right here. So it's relatively close. Sadly, it does take quite a while for the foal, the baby horse, to grow up. Likewise, when you capture other baby animals to raise them as animal companions, they take a while. That is one setting that I modify, I change when I am in single player. I like to speed that up a little bit. I don't want to have to wait three days just to have a horse. Okay. Let's see, we have stone, we have more stone, and we have wood. Here we already have a couple of those building pieces. Excellent. So we're just going to make everything we got into those square foundations. 28, excellent. Now, like my little vision, ideally, this area right now is our work area, but in the future, it will be basically a foyer to an elevator that goes up there. And I would like to put our stable and our small animal pen either on that side or right in here. I don't know if there's enough room to tuck them in there, but we can put them on the other side. Okay. Do this, drop off the rest of this material. There we go. And let's lay out a little something. Do we want to waste one for just that little corner? No. Now when we get down here, it uses a lot because we have to double layer them. And we don't want to put one there. We will put one here. And this on the post is we're testing a theory that I saw online that says if we do a few of those like that, instead of building with just solid foundations, that we can somehow reduce the chances that we'll get hit by the purge. So we're trying to try that out. Whether it works, whether it doesn't, we don't know. Okay, and why can't we get this to line up? Line up with that. Okay, we'll start building from over here then. And that's it. Okay. We managed to get a fair little bit added. And we'll want to put a set of steps up here. The plan is to flatten off this little corner back in here, and that'll be where our stable and animal pen go. And I believe to build them, we will need to construct yet another bench. And I'm not sure if my mic is working. Should be working. Well, we'll find out later if we post this video and it's silent halfway through. Okay, but we need to build one more bench. We need to build a carpenter's bench, and that should take just lumber. Let's see. There it is, carpenter. No, we do need 100 stone as well. Just enough. Okay, there we go, carpenter's bench. And then from within that carpenter's bench, it'll give us the option to build the stable as well as the animal pen. Okay, now here's our step up in storage. When we first learned this little wooden box, you can see it's just wood and twine. Now this is more advanced version. It requires shaped wood, which we can also make in the carpenter's bench, and iron reinforcements. We take iron bars, put them into the blacksmith's bench, and we can transform them into iron reinforcements. So let's take this table and put it up here, try to get it even. There we go. Now we open this bench, we can see we can make a shaped wood. There's the large animal pen that lets you raise 5 animals at once, and a feed box. And then there's our small animal pen and our stable. So we need brick, shaped wood, and twine. So we'll just go ahead and craft whatever we can of the wood we have here, all in the shaped wood. We'll throw... Do we have any more stone? No, we do not. Okay. Throw that in our furnace. And we'll go out and get some more stone. That thrall is still standing there. That's been days now. But this thrall, whoever they belong to, is an archer, and they spent some time and materials to make that set of armor for him. Seems a shame. Too bad we can't clunk her over the head and put her to work for us. Okay, let's gather up more stone. One other setting I like to tweak a little bit when I play on single player is the harvest rate, where I can get double or even triple the amount of material with each swing. It just really cuts down on the amount of time you're just running around harvesting, just to make a few pieces. Okay, there we are, over encumbered. Drop that. Eat one of those. And that still didn't knock us down enough. Soon enough, we will have, we'll have a horse. We can also use our thrall, our mount, and our animal companion. We can use their inventory as well to carry things for us. So as soon as we get any one of those creatures, it will really reduce the amount of encumbrance that we have, and as well it will increase the amount of materials we can go out. Like now we're limited to go out, maybe get a half a stack of stone, maybe half a stack of ironstone. But with a companion, we'll be able to go out and get 1 or 2 full stacks of stone and a stack of coal. So there's 3,000 items versus, you know, like 1,000 that we can carry. Okay, let's see how we're doing over here. Some more iron or leather. We still have iron, which we are going to need some of that. We need to repair our short sword. We need to repair our pick. And all our other tools look pretty good. Okay. And let's see what we needed to add. Oop, wrong bench. Wrong bench. See what we needed to add in here to make our stable. Brick, shaped wood, twine. Okay, so we have the shaped wood. We have the twine here in our storage box. And then we need, how many was it? How many brick? 15. Okay. So now we'll take that. We already dumped the stone that we got in there. And that's going to make 37 bricks. We can see down in the bottom right in the crafting quay. So we're good to go on that. We have to wait for that to process. Unfortunately, it prioritizes what order it makes them in. So to get it to kick up to making the brick, we have to remove the ironstone for right now. Okay, and we will want, yeah, we have a stack 358 plant fiber. That's good because when the horse is growing, that will be its food. Okay, come on, furnace. 2 brick. Yeah, you can see we're definitely looking a little more Conan-like rather than just running around in our little pajamas. And one other thing we're going to have to remember is that when we pick up the foal, it's going to encumber us. How much do we have here? 91, 147. So I believe they weigh 50 pounds. So it's going to be, it's going to kind of be close. We will drop one of those off and drop that off as well. Now let's see how we're doing. 85. Okay, that should be good. Now we go get a horse. We should not be over encumbered. Okay, just a few more bricks to make, and then we will transfer them over to this bench and get the stable started its construction. And while it's building, we'll make a run. We're gonna actually go down here. There's the lay shrine right there over top of my head, and we're going to go just a little bit to the left of that to find our baby foal. We will have to watch out. There are rhinos in this area here, and I believe there are was a mountain lion or a mountain lynx up in these trees up here, so we'll have to be on our guard. Okay, one more brick. That should do it. And yes, there we go. And you can see it's going to take a little bit to build that. So let's go find us a baby horse. Especially while it's still daytime and there are no maelstrom magical hurricanes going on. Okay, there are the rhinos popping up. We could probably start taking them down. Is that a baby rhino or is that a deer? That looks like a deer. Okay. Because the baby rhinos, from what I've seen, are kind of scarce. There's only two main areas where they spawn, this being one of them, and I've only ever seen one baby rhino around here. Okay, so we're gonna follow this, again, sorry about the lag, I don't know what's causing it. We're gonna follow up to the back of this ravine. If we wanted to go down in here, this would be one option. And we go down here, we go up over this little hill. We should be able to see the lay shrine. Yes, right there. The lay shrine is also one of the few places that I have seen that have the yellow lotus blossom, this flower here, that lets you make a potion to reset your attributes and feat points. This is the lay shrine. Said it causes a magical storm that brings thralls to you. Wow, here's somebody built something pretty impressive. And that's a big old castle. And what were we saying we came down here for? A baby horse. And right there it is. So we just walk up. We just walk up. And there we go. A swift foal. And yes, weighs 50 pounds. So we were lucky to have controlled our inventory before this. You can see there's a few of them in this area. We just want the one for right now. And what is this? Okay, these look like... Yeah, these were thralls. Again, somebody had something built here at one time and quit playing, and their buildings all decayed, leaving their thralls behind. It's kind of a bummer we didn't get to find any of the gear or materials they left behind. And you can see, look, they spent some time and money and a lot of materials to make these guys their armor. Okay, so let's head back to our base and start this little baby horse a-growing. And then once we have a horse, one, we'll have to build a saddle for it. And that will require yet another bench. That's why you see these people that have these huge bases, is because you have to have so many different different benches, workbenches and things to be able to use them. And then a lot of folks will build multiple benches. Like they won't build just one furnace. They'll build, oh, you want to fight, do you? They will build 3 or 4. Like for furnaces, one to process iron ore into iron. A second one processing stone into brick. A third one processing iron bars into steel bars, etc., etc. And so when you have setups like that, those benches take up a lot of room. Okay, it's almost done. Come on. There we go. Okay, now this is definitely gonna over encumber us, but that's alright. Now let's see where if we can tuck this in. Ooh, that's ugly. We can fit it in there, but it is at a hideous angle. Interlapping another object or terrain. I wonder, let's look at it from this side. Okay, oh, we had it in one spot. Here we go. That should be okay. Now we want to grab up our plant fiber for food. And again, the berries will be an excellent food source for this baby horse once it's grown. Basically your animal companions and whatnot, you have to provide them food to regenerate. If a horse like this horse runs out of food, it will not starve to death, but at the same time, if it gets hurt in battle, it won't regenerate and will eventually die that way. Okay, so we managed to get a bit accomplished. Now we just have to wait a few days for this horse to grow up. We managed to get a full set of medium armor. We managed to expand our base, got a few more benches set up, and I think we got quite a bit accomplished there in 1 hour of game time. So I think we're gonna call it a wrap for this episode. We'll be back again in the Isle of SIPTAH very soon, and everyone that joined us, I'd like to thank you all for coming and viewing. And if you liked what you saw, please give a thumbs up, a like, a follow, what have you. We'd really appreciate it. Do wonders for our channels. And again, I am the Gray Hair Gamer. We are on Twitch as well as on YouTube. So if there's any of the previous episodes that you would like to see, you can always check out Gray Haired Gamer on YouTube. And you'll know it's me because I use the same titles here. Gray plays Conan Exiles. Gray plays Isle of SIPTAH. Gray plays Hunter Call of the Wild. You'll know you've found the right place. So until next time, everyone, keep on thriving, surviving, and dominating in the world of Conan Exiles. Take care, and we'll see you.